Holding space is about showing up authentically and creating safety in the moments that matter most. From parenting littles to navigating friendships and partnerships, I reframe tantrums, conflicts, and messy feelings as invitations to connection. I'm Julia Clark, a psychotherapist and play therapist with over 30 years of experience walking alongside children, families, and the people who care for them. Each episode explores the building blocks of emotional literacy, co-regulation, and boundaries, while honoring the intergenerational stories we carry within. Blending science with lived wisdom, I believe growth is playful, healing is possible, and we are all learning together. Hi, I'm Julia, and together we're holding space. Today, we're going a little deeper into the world of play, specifically the difference between play and therapeutic play. Play is natural, it's how kids learn, explore, test boundaries, and express themselves. Play is the language of childhood. But here's the important thing. Not all play is therapeutic. Just like a conversation can be small talk or life-changing. Play can be light, playful, and creative. Or it can go deeper, touching places inside a child that need healing, expression, or integration. Why this matters. Therapeutic play happens when a child is given the right environment, a space that is safe, accepting, and held by a regulated adult who knows how to track the emotional themes beneath the surface. In therapeutic play, we're not entertaining, we're not teaching, we're not correcting or shaping behavior. Instead, we're making room for what's already inside the child to come forward, to feel seen, felt, and expressed, sometimes for the very first time. This is where play shifts from being an activity to being a process of healing. What this looks like in action. At home, a child builds a Lego tower and says, "Look how tall it is." Then they knock it over, giggling, and rebuild it. That's play. It's expressive, energetic, developmental. It builds fine motor skills, cause and effect understanding, and confidence. In the therapy room, that same tower might be built over and over, carefully, methodically, with deep concentration, and then a dinosaur smashes it over and over with crashing, chaotic energy. As a therapist, I'm not thinking about how to teach gentle hands or sharing. I'm attuning to what's happening emotionally beneath the play. I might reflect softly, that tower took a long time to build, and then the dinosaur came in fast. If the smashing repeats, I might add, it seems important that the dinosaur keeps crashing into the tower. I don't tell the child what it means or try to interpret it too soon. I stay curious. Over time, the play begins to show themes about safety, control, destruction, fear, loss, or power. What reflecting looks like. Reflecting in play is one of the simplest but most powerful tools we have. Instead of jumping in to explain or correct, we offer back what we see in the child's play, almost like holding up a mirror. For example, if a child buries a figure in the sand, I might gently reflect, someone's hidden deep underneath. If they line up every car in a perfect row, I might notice, you're making sure all the cars are in their places. And with that dinosaur example, my first reflection might be, that tower took a long time to build, and then the dinosaur came in fast. If the crashing repeats, I'd add, it seems important that the dinosaur keeps smashing into that tower. These reflections are simple observations, neither praise nor criticism, that honor what's happening without labeling it as good or bad. I'm not interpreting, saying, you must be angry, but instead creating space for the child's feelings and inner world to surface in their own way and their own time. The subtle but profound difference. The difference between play and therapeutic play is subtle, but it changes everything. In therapeutic play, we're not just watching the child, we're attuning to them. We're holding the space for feelings to be expressed, patterns to emerge, and unspoken stories to find their way into the room. We're helping children process what words can't always reach. Now take a breath with me. Inhale. Exhale. Think about the last time you watched your child play. Did you notice a pattern, a repeated theme, a moment when their body shifted, their energy changed? Sometimes children's play is just play, joyful, creative, light. Other times, it's carrying something deeper, something they're working out, moment by moment. You don't need to analyze your child's play or turn every moment into therapy, but you can practice being present. Slow down and notice. You're lining all the animals up in a row. Or that truck crashed into the other one really hard. Or you're building that tower again and again. Reflecting what you see without judgment or correction tells your child, I see you. I'm here. Your play matters. Here are a few simple ways to bring these ideas into everyday parenting. Slow your pace when child is playing. Reflect observations rather than interpreting them. Avoid rushing in to teach or fix in play moments. Hold space for repetition. It's how children process. And remember, behavior during play often communicates what your child is feeling. In closing, play is the natural language of childhood. Therapeutic play is when we hold that language with curiosity, respect, and presence, allowing feelings and stories to emerge safely in the child's time. This is part of our Holding Space series, where we slow down to look beneath the surface and learn how healing can happen through the natural language of play. In our next episode, we'll take this a little further, exploring why children don't need to talk to heal, and how their bodies and their play often carry the story long before words arrive. Thank you for being here and for holding space with me. If the content of this podcast really resonated with you and you'd like to go even deeper, I'd love to invite you to step into this work more fully. Beyond the podcast, there are many ways that we can connect. Individual therapy for your child, parent coaching or support for yourself, and deeper I Am sessions that explore intergenerational patterns. Additionally, I also offer webinar workshops and weekend retreats for parents, classes, intensive trainings and supervision for therapists, and large group presentations for educators or school presentations. Each are designed to help us hold space for the next generation of children in safe, attuned, and meaningful ways. You can learn more and explore what fits best for you at clarity.family.